You know, Southerners like to go visiting, and I think we've kind of lost that art. So I want to tell you about an idea that a friend of mine and I came up with, and I call it visiting, and it's a great way to expand your business. So I had a friend of mine that was an insurance agent, and we were talking about, you know, we both like to call on real estate agents. How can we do that? What can we do? And then I said, you know, but we also want to call on people in the community. We just don't want to get all of our business from real estate agents. Wouldn't it be nice if we got business from the community, and then those people in the community needed an agent, then we have a referral back to a real estate agent? And my buddy said, man, that's a great idea. So I said, here's what we'll do. I said, every Friday afternoon we'll go visiting. And I said, what I'll do is we'll meet somewhere for lunch, and then we'll take a section of town or a certain area of town, and then we'll get in the car, and then I'll take you and introduce you to people that I know that own a business, and then you take me and introduce me to people that you know that own a business. So with me being in the mortgage business and him being in the insurance business, we would go to an area and we would just go knock on the door on Friday afternoon. People are sort of casual and relaxed, and we'd walk in and I'd say, you know, hey Johnny, I want you to meet my friend Marvin, that's an insurance guy. And so Marvin would get a chance to meet my friend in a different kind of way than he normally would. And we'd talk about insurance, or we'd talk about that person's business. So I want you to think about, is there somebody else that's sort of an affiliate of yours that you could get together and go visit businesses? They can introduce you to the people that they know, and then you go to some businesses and introduce them to people that you know. It's unbelievable about how easy it is to meet folks when you've got that warm introduction. Another thing that I think about when I talk about visiting is, how can I just go to a place or a section or places in town or do things that give me an opportunity to just walk in and introduce myself to other people that are in business. You know, for me right now, I'm doing a bunch of concerts, and so I'm trying to sell tickets to the concerts. I'm trying to sell advertising to the concerts. I'm trying to get the word out. So I've got a bunch of brochures or flyers, and now it gives me a reason to go into a business and visit and say, hey, I'm doing this. I'd love for you to hang this up in your window. I'd love for you to know about it. And so I get to start these conversations with people because I kind of have a reason to visit, if you will. So if you haven't gone visiting, go do it. And even, you know, like in the old days, like on Sunday afternoon, I remember as a kid, you know, after church and after dinner, we would just sometimes walk over to a neighbor's house or drive by somebody else's house that we knew. We never called them and said, hey, we're coming. We just showed up. And so I want you to think about that. Just show up. You got to be prepared that if they're busy or they're into something, that it might not work out. But if you do things like Friday afternoons or later in the afternoons or sometime right around lunchtime, you'll find people a little more relaxed and they've got a few minutes for you. So find a partner, go visiting, you introduce them to people you know, and vice versa. For me, I could do that with an insurance person. I could do that with a closing attorney. I could do that with an appraiser. I could do that with a surveyor. So there are a lot of different people, and they all know different folks than I know. So go visiting. So if you're looking for some more strategies like visiting, something that's a little different, something you can use to grow your business, I wrote a new book, and it's called A Few Big Ideas, and that's one of the big ideas in there, and there's a lot more ideas in there. There's like 60, 70 of them. So if you didn't want to get this book, it's on Amazon, but it's also on my webpage, stevebeacham.com. I make more money if you go to my webpage. But anyway, check out the book.